And welcome back to another weekly Zest Fest, where the sound effects are always here. It is Friday, May 15th at 9:51, and we're so excited to be bringing you another Zest Fest. On today's Zest Fest, we have some special stars. We have Terrell, we have Jeff, we have Layla, and we have Daviana, along with your favorite fifth grade teachers. This is going to be the same way we do it every week. We're going to be celebrating some people who are doing outstanding work. You're going to see us be silly this week. We're going to give some special announcements, and then we're going to invite you next week to Zest Fest. Before we get started, though, we're going to go ahead and do our favorite question of the week. And that question is, what year will you graduate from high school? Teachers and Kipsters on the line, when I say it, you should probably unmute yourself now. But you're going to shout it out. Wake up your granny, your auntie, whoever's at home still sleeping. If you're at home watching this, scream it as well. Practice so that when you're on with us next week, you can do it. So after I ask the question, please say the answer. The answer is at the very top of your screen. So the question is, what year will you graduate from high school?
2027.
That's right. And all of us expect an invitation to the Olive Garden, Red Lobster, or whatever restaurant is open by the time you all graduate. We want to celebrate with you. Before we do all that celebrating, let's do some Kipster of the Week, people who've been doing outstanding work. Let's go ahead and get started with Miss Baker and Mr. Thomas.
So I'm really excited about this Kipster of the Week because this Kipster has not only been consistently turning in really high quality work, but this Kipster actually about once or twice a week I really look forward to seeing because he's present in pretty much every call that we do. This Kipster has been bringing just like a lot of zest and a lot of joy, and he just so happens to be present, and it's not you, Mr. Rodriguez. Drum roll, please. Congratulations, Jeff.
Oh,
Thanks for being so zesty, Jeff.
Awesome.
See you, Jeff.
I'm really bummed it wasn't me, Jeff, but I'm really excited that it was you. Thank you so much for being here. Next, Miss Santos.
This Kipster has been turning in such high quality math work, hundreds, just has really been putting forth a lot of effort. Drum roll, please. Triana Riley.
Oh, Triana, that's so cool.
Triana.
Triana, please join us next week, and congratulations. Miss Crockett.
All right. This Kipster has definitely been turning high quality work, even when I have introduced like new material that we never went over like in class together. She has been on it. She's been submitting her work every day. And can I get a drum roll for Christina Addy?
Nice job, Christina. Christina, we're so proud of you. Please join us next week. Miss Hall.
So I'm so excited about this Kipster. This Kipster has, over the past couple weeks, her work has just been going up and up and up, just getting better every single day, every single week. She also brings so much. I'm always so happy to see her lovely face during the Zoom calls. And I just want to let this Kipster know we see her and we're proud of her. So drum roll, please. Tanaya Gaden. Woo!
Awesome job, Kanaya. Let's have you here next week. And last but certainly not least, Miss Barnes.
Okay, this Kipster I'm really excited about as well. He's really been improving his work completion, logging in and turning in stuff every day. So drum roll, please. Ivan Goodwin.
Nice job, Ivan. So proud of you. Again, Kipsters, these are just a handful of Kipsters who've been doing a really good job. Please continue to do the good work. We'll talk about an incentive that we posted this week on our Google Classroom, but you should be doing it because you want to get smarter and you want to get to 2027. With that in mind, we are going to stop sharing so that I can switch out my deck. So we're going to bring back a classic. If you saw our Minute to Win a challenge a few weeks ago, you might remember a game called Interpret the Gibberish. And we're going to go ahead and play that again. Perfect. So the way that you play this game, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we're just going to all receive a line of complete gibberish. Your job would be to interpret the gibberish before the time runs out. So my hint or my strategy is just keep on saying it. So for the example that I always give, if you get hike can't even hen, hike can't even hen, hen, and it starts to sound like something until you get the actual line. And for that example, it was I can't even. So hike can't even, I can't even, I can't even. Okay. Again, if you are playing with us, you are going to either put a thumbs up, you are going to use your features, and then once you get one try, I'll call on someone and you'll get an opportunity. Then we'll go to see if one other person. If we can't get it, then we'll give you the answer. So let me make sure that I can see everyone. Ah, don't look. For this one, we won't necessarily time it. Okay, let's go. And the first one is, and Kipsters, try to beat the teachers because they're really good at it. Miss Santos. Miss Santos was first.
Please leave me alone.
Oh, Miss Santos, how rude. But congratulations. Okay, let's go to the next one. Miss Barnes.
Xbox Live.
Oh, Xbox Live. You see how that was? Xbox. So good job. Okay, let's go.
I can tell Terrell's gonna get it.
Miss Santos.
Do not talk to strangers.
Oh.
Look at Terrell's face. He was shocked.
I have to admit, one of the Kipsters was whispering it almost to the T. So trust yourself. Here's another one. Miss Santos, I'm going to hold off on you for one. If no one can get it in the next 10 seconds, Miss Santos, who's the powerhouse. Miss Hall, what do you think?
Walks not included? Or bags not included? Something not included?
Oh.
Got it.
Miss Barnes?
Batteries not included.
You might have another one. Let's see. Oh, here's another one.
Terrell?
Say it.
Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, good.
Okay, do I have another one? Yes.
Come on, Jeffrey, Daviana, Layla, you got this.
My first toilet is gibberish. We had to guess it. Oh, another part. My first toilet. I know. My first toilet.
Miss Santos? You're on mute.
Buffers told me to take a selfie.
Nope.
What's Buffers?
You're very close.
BFFers?
I got it.
But first, let's take a selfie.
That's right. Congratulations. I think that's all the ones I have for today. Oh, no, I have another one.
Hey, not putting on dime forfeit. Hey, now. Forfeit. Hey, now.
Terrell whispering is actually helping me.
I know, right?
Look at his
Miss Barnes?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. That's awesome. And that is all for this week. This is a very fun game that you can do at home. If you do not have people to play with, you can totally play on Instagram or on YouTube. With that in mind, let's do a couple of shout outs. We'll do this the regular way, or the way we used to do it at school. You'll say, I have a shout out, and then we'll all repeat shout out, and then you'll give the shout out. Kipsters, you guys can do this as well. The teachers will do it. We'll do about 4 of them today.
I have a shout out.
Shout
out.
Shout out to, this is a birthday shout out for Rashay Thompson. Her birthday was on Wednesday. So happy birthday, Rashay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Riche.
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out is for Xavion because he has been logging in and completing so much more work. So good job.
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to Sabrina Walton for submitting her work this week. I know she kind of struggled with ELA with her work, but I've been seeing her submitting and getting it in this whole weekend. Also, shout out to Miss Santos because her birthday is tomorrow, so happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Hey. I have a shout out.
Shout
out.
Thank you. Shout out to the Kipsters who are joining us from last week, like Layla and Jeffrey. And shout out to Terrell and Daviana for joining us this week. It takes a lot to just put yourself out there. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Oh, and last week. Yeah. Any last shout outs?
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
So I know Jeff earned Kipster of the Week this week, but I wanted to shout out Jeff because he pushed us to play this game actually on Wednesday at our homeroom hangout. And now we've shifted our homeroom hangouts to have more games. So thank you, Jeff, for really pushing us to make homeroom hangouts more exciting.
That's awesome.
And join us next week.
Okay, guys, I've done everyone.
Awesome, Kipsters. We're going to go ahead and pause here for now with the shouting out because it can go on and on and on, and it should go on and on. We have just a couple announcements. Ms. Santos already started one. We have we have 5th grade hangout on Wednesdays at 11:30. That's correct? Good. So at 11:30 on Wednesdays, join us for some games and hanging out with people in your grade. You probably also saw this announcement on our Google Classroom, but Mr. Rodriguez will be purchasing and maybe even delivering a yummy, delicious treat over to your home if you do if you get selected in our raffle. And how do you get in our raffle? Well, if you do 80% of your work, which is 4 out of 5 assignments in every single classroom, your name gets into the raffle once. If you do all of your work in all of your classes for the week, your name gets in twice. And then Ms. Santos and myself will be pulling out of the raffle on this weekend. And then we'll be calling you on Sunday to let you know, to ask you, what do you want to be delivered? And then we'll do that on Monday. So again, we'll be doing this for the rest of the school year. So this week, if you've been doing all of your work, awesome job. You'll get 2 raffle tickets. If you've done 4 out of 5 assignments in all of your classes, your name will get in 1. Teachers, are there any last announcements that we want to make? Well, awesome. With that in mind, let's go ahead and wave it off. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye.